Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to... welcome back to Knights of Pen and Paper 2. Sorry about the missing episode yesterday. I had a terrible allergy migraine and just could not record anything for the life of me. Anyway, I noticed something. If you look at the background there, that golden shrine is a panda. Meditating. Doesn't quite look like it, but that's totally what it is. Also, there's a bag with a panda on it. I don't even know. Anyway, through the looking glass. The Bowl of Plenty is the first relic you needed to enter the spirit realm. You must find 2 more sacred items. Got it. The second sacred item is the Mirror of Inward Reflection. If you prove worthy, the Mirror Guardian will give it to you. Lots of worthy proving here in origami. Where do we find this Mirror Guardian? Seek, and you shall find.
Can we get a better hint?
Orienting Village might be a good place to start. Okay, continue on. Perfect. Ah, that allergy migraine is... Wait, this is not where we're going. Why did I rest? What am I even doing? I actually have no idea what my plan is in this situation. Well, we've rested for largely... Okay. So I guess we're supposed to go to the bamboo forest first. Okay. As you enter the mysterious bamboo forest, the old man you met before emerges from the mist. Take heed, adventurers. Take heed, why? An ill wind blows through the forest this day. Evil is astir. What was that about? Yeah, I don't feel a breeze. A sudden gust of wind slashes through the forest. You hear a loud thunderclap. Oni Lord appears.
Oni Lord, here. I wish to meet those flea-ridden paperose dogs who dare interfere with with sinister plans of Imperious Oni Lord.
Then take a good look, because we're the last thing you'll see, Oni Lord.
Yeah, your reign of terror ends here.
Ha! You make threats to the malodorous Oni Lord?
Such impertinence! Wrathful Oni Lord shall chasten you!
No need to chase us. We're not running away. Unless this goes badly, we need to have to press the chicken button. He said chasten, not chase. Chasten, to correct by punishment or...
You do this on purpose, don't you?
No comment.
Now you will feel the sincere thunder of awesome Oni Lord's clap!
Is he gonna applaud us to death?
I think he means it's like donkey. Like that trademark thing we can't say.
Your party's being attacked.
You dare strike the magnificent Oni Lord!
You're not so tough. I get the feeling I can't actually hit him in this situation. I get the feeling that's an insane amount of damage. Alright. Well, we can damage him, at the very least. Okay, that's good. And he's got a condition on him, so let's just wail on him as hard as we can. That critical hit was rough. But, assuming we get... I mean, there's only one of them. We might actually be able to deal with this. Is he just, like, in auto-crit mode? It feels like it. He also seems to have pretty high stats, so it's gonna be easy.
Taste my thunder!
Okay, you're sort of tough. Finally, fireball time. Did he just not get a turner? Oh, he was stunned. That's how it happened. Or why it happened.
Your kung fu is weak!
Heal the dwarf up. This is actually working pretty well. I think we'll have him done in a turn or two. That'd be great if we just beat the DLC by just beating the tar out of him right now. Well, we get some stuff. That was it. Well, that finishes the Oni Lord. Is it over? Did we win? Can we stop questing for common household items? I expected more from Oni Lord.
Ha 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 ha!
Uh-oh.
Pitiful fools! Never can you defeat inconvenient Oni Lord! Even my projected image almost destroyed you with laughable ease.
Did not.
You meddle where you are not wanted, paperose dogs! You stole the jaded idol. Give it back and we'll go home. Impossible! All-powerful Oni Lord needs jaded idol to unlock gates of Spirit Realm and conquer whole world completely.
By whole world, do you mean origami or paperose too?
All will smell Tia's thunder.
Propitious? Propitious? I've never even heard of that word before.
Thunder of significant Oni Lord.
Guess we better find that mirror after all. Go to Orienton Village to continue your quest. Yay. I bet there's only one more area that we actually have to go to, but still. Unless we travel to Spirit Realm somewhere. And of course we're getting attacked by more Pancotta Knights. I mean... I don't know. I don't know, man. Sometimes I'd just like to get from point A to point B without getting attacked by somebody. I'd like to be able to get from point A to point B without having to fight like 70 monsters or travel and at great personal cost. I guess it's not really that big of a deal, but still. Okay. Welcome, heroes. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Skill points. Okay, let's keep putting points into Radiance. That's kind of useful. Okay. Missing mirror. Welcome, heroes. As you can see, Oni Lord's minions continue to ransack our village on a regular basis. We're working on it. Have you seen a sacred mirror around here anywhere? We are poor and oppressed and cannot afford such luxury as mirrors.
Why did Xena tell us to come here and find the mirror of inward reflection?
Oh, that mirror. Yeah, the Mirror Guardian lives here. Great. That is, she used to live here. She fled to escape the constant attacks of Pangana warriors upon her poor village. She must have taken the mirror. Which way did she go? Into the bamboo forest. Where else? Go to the bamboo... Back in the bamboo forest. Whatever. Okay, we get free experience, I guess. On the road again. Fighting a ranged battle.
Seeking the Mirror Guardian. Again, you venture into the twisting trails of the mysterious bamboo forest. The only mystery is why everything in this campaign happens in the bamboo forest.
It's a big forest. So, travelers, you confronted Oni Lord. Again, who are you? Finally, you ask the most basic question. I am the Sober Master. I can instruct you in the ways of Kung Fu. Maybe later, we're looking for the Mirror Guardian. Then you must retrace your steps and watch your step too. What do you mean by watch your... Ow!
You step on a glass shard.
Maybe it's from the mirror.
A trail of glass shards leads you back to the tunnel from Paperos.
We're not paying off the forest spirits again.
No, that was a one-time charge.
You're warned not to interfere. Die by the command of Oni Lord. I was wondering when these guys would show up again. Alright, we're being attacked. What's with the toads? Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I can totally understand, but what's with the toads? That is my question. I do not know. I do not have answers here. I have punching. I will murder this turtle because I have strange habits of murdering pretty much every forest animal along the way. I don't know. I don't really have... Oh, she actually has to say something. I hate toads. It's an honor to die for Oni Lord.
The honor is all yours.
Death. We have gotten to the point where these guys are kind of trivial, which is nice. But then again, most things are trivial at this point. I do feel kind of overleveled. Okay. Moving on. Quest done. Yay. Kind of wish that would actually just happen passively whenever I finish the combat.
Oh well. You were looking for the Mirror Guardian.
A trail of glass leads back to Paperos.
This is just like CSI, but with more giant toads.
We follow the trails of the tunnel. Go to the vault to continue the quest. How far do we have to go?
As you enter the vault, your way is blocked by patrolling Pangada warriors.
Kill 4 of them. Let's fight 5. It's not like it's gonna make much of a difference, 4 or 5. I mean, worst comes to worst, it's what? An extra 10 seconds? Free experience, I guess. Problem is, my party is so good at, like, not taking damage that we're just running into mana issues above all else. Oh well. Wow, we got a very short end of the stick as far as mana goes here. I didn't even realize, but like... Or, not mana goes, initiative goes. Didn't realize, but like... 6, 7, 8, 10. Ugh. Alright, you know what? Let's just do life transfer. Oh, choose a friendly target. No. You? Might as well hit the entire enemy team. That's not as substantial of a damage over time as some of the other effects, but still. But yeah, I think I will respec her when I get the chance. For extra, for more points into the lifesteal. Just because the demon, well, kind of useful, really doesn't make much of a difference in combat, especially with the Plague Touch doing way more damage. Comical amounts in comparison. Alright, you're looking pretty healthy. It's not like these enemies are hard either. Yeah, that's kind of the weird part about this game. Either the enemies are like comically easy to fight, or not at all. And it's weird. I don't really know what to think about it. I don't know how to, like, describe it. And maybe it's purely the fact that I'm so severely overleveled that, like, nothing matters anymore. Being attacked during our sleep. Oh, Pancotta warriors are, in fact, thrown into the mix. Well, I guess that makes things a little bit more interesting. I was expecting that we'd just fight, you know, just the same generic enemies over and over again. So let's just wail on him. I guess I could probably spend some mana here, but this goes faster. See? Like I said. Okay, that was not a whole lot of money. Yeah, at the very least we're going to be able to respec several characters after this, which will probably just be the Dwarf and the Dwarf and the Goth. Though I'm not entirely sure how much I want to do that. Anyway, with the Pancotta warriors gone, the way is clear. Sweet! Okay, so where are we going? Finest attraction. You seek the missing Mirror Guardian. A trail of glass shards leads to the spawn point village. Curiouser and curiouser. Travel to spawn point village to find the next clue. Yay. I know my way around here. Kill 4 Kappas in 1 or more battles. Let's get rid of 1. Let's just speed this up. It didn't make much of a difference between then and now. And it still doesn't make much of a difference between then and now. But I'm lazy, and would very much like to... I don't know. Get on with it. This quote-unquote DLC feels very bloated. And, I mean, that, my opinion should be pretty obvious, seeing as I've been moaning about it for the past, you know, what, 2-3 episodes? As much as I like this game, it does feel like a lot of the charm is worn thin a little bit. And it's just kind of reached this, like, bizarre, like, enjoyable, but, like, it feels like a slog state. Which isn't a great place to be. You know what, let's just do a life transfer. Should actually finish at least the front guy off. Was there a point in doing it? I don't know. Because it wouldn't have mattered too much one way or another. Okay, well, either way. Welcome to Spawn Point Village, the market leader in adventure generation business. Don't you remember us? We saved your village. Ah, yes, of course. You're not exactly the only heroes running around here. We're looking for the Mirror Guardian. She's from Origami. Oh, yes. She was a guest in our fine inn. It's very restoring. Is she still there? No. She said she was going to go visit her cousin in Big Town. That's a solid lead. You've been very helpful. Please tell all of your adventuring friends about us. I'm so lonely. I have these pigs. They're all named Steven. I dare not ask why. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go all the way back to Big Town. Which has a side quest in it now. Glorious. But this means we can respec some people, especially considering how much money I have. So let's get that handled first. So first and foremost, Goth. How do we edit your character? There we go. Edit character. Ooh, that's expensive. Don't think I'm gonna switch away from any of these, though. So let's reset. And put, like... most of our points into Touch of Blight. A little bit into Life Transfer, obviously. That's a lot of damage. Not even that expensive of a skill, which is kind of silly. Okay, she has 5 points left. Well, let's put a little bit into Brink of Madness. Not much. And let's put the rest into Life Transfer. Point left. Okay, so we got 6 in Life Transfer, 8 health from all enemies, as well as, I mean, she becomes kind of this cannon, which is great. Okay, now let's see if we can change him. Edit character. We have enough. So do we want to do this? Yeah, probably. Let's make him a jock. Dwarven jock makes sense. I mean, we can make him an elf. No, that barely makes a difference. So let's go with dwarf. This way he has big hands. Fortitude, passive, riposte. Okay. Okay, so we want to go... we want to go riposte and cleave. And a little bit... at least 1 point in a pommel strike, just because it's better than a standard attack. But for the most part, I think it's just going to be riposte over and over again. Just because. That's what I built him for. How many points does he have left? 7? Let's put more points into cleave. Even though it's not super useful. Let's go back to putting points into riposte, just for the bonus threat. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a free hand. What are we gonna do with said free hand? I'm not entirely clear. Let's go find a weapon, because chances are I don't have any money. Well, let's just grab him for the time being. Oh, he looks dumb without whatever. Okay, so the three-handed sword is actually inferior to the weapon I was running around with. 4x plus 2, nope. Okay, so what we want to do, let's grab the plus 2 war axe. Let's grab some of this other junk that I don't need. Let's go to the shop. It's about time I sell some of these things anyway. Oh, I can't sell them. Okay, good to know. That's what I'm looking for. That's probably still not enough money to, what's this one? Oh, right. It's probably still not enough money to properly afford the upgrade I'm looking for. I'm not even sure what I want, come to think of it. Another axe. Okay. How much money do I have? Yeah, we'll get a little bit more as we go along. Let's sell the sword. Because what I'm gonna do is just get an axe and make it plus 3, which is a little bit expensive. So, side quest. Sushi Express.
Hey, adventurers. I hear you know the path to origami.
Yeah, so?
I have long wanted to try one of their rare delicacies called sushi.
You want us to go all the way back to origami to get you some sushi and bring it back?
Would you? I would pay well.
Sure, why not? Well. Travel montage. Hey, we didn't get attacked though. That bit kind of helps. Alright. Welcome, heroes from afar. What brings you to our humble village today? One order of sushi to go. You've come to Orienting Village in search of sushi for the sly fisherman.
The recipe for sushi is a most unguarded secret.
Really, what is it?
Combine lettuce, rice, and fish.
Lettuce? You don't use nori seaweed sheets?
We are poor and far from the sea. We use lettuce.
Alright, so we gotta... What's the recipe for sushi? So we need fish, rice, and lettuce. Well, considering I keep none of those things on hand, consumables. Lettuce. Rice. Fish. Should probably actually spend a bunch of points on, like, magic mushrooms along the way, come to think of it. Looking at it now. Seeing as that's semi-permanent, but we'll deal with that later. First and foremost, we're making some sushi. Use recipe. Craft. So it's sushi. Not particularly great, but whatever. Okay, quest.
Not bad for beginners.
You've learned the secret recipe for sushi. Now you must deliver the goods.
Perhaps the people of Paperos will develop a taste for sushi. It could lead to new business to improve our poor village.
Maybe so.
Then please deliver this sushi to the sly fisherman in Big Town with my compliments. And a wink.
Go to Big Town to continue. Oh, great. We got a side quest in Orienton Village. Maybe? I don't know, man. Oh, looks like we got a primary quest back in Spawn Point Village as well. These are the quests that never end. It goes on and on, my friend. I found glasses, apparently. Whoa, money.